Good to see you, pal. I hoped you'd come along. Our Stirk Fellowship needs the help of every elf, cat, lizard, or handsome orc we can get. We can't wipe out the worm cult without it. We call ourselves the Stirk Fellowship. The guilds and Tamriel's 3 alliances joined forces to stop the worm cult. We tracked them to an island called Solstice. The cultists are hiding behind a necromantic wall. We need help to break through. As much supplies, weapons, and armor as we can send. Our soldiers have to fend off worm cult attacks until they can break through the writhing wall. But that's costly. Want to join the cause? The Fellowship pays well, and you can smash cultists. The Fellowship uses Stirk to coordinate supply shipments from all over Tamriel. You should meet the people in charge. They'll explain the available jobs. Head northeast and talk with Razumdar. He keeps a close eye on our general supplies. Well, it's a big wall, made of soul energy that, writhes. Look, magic stuff is a real pain in my tusks. I knock heads and smash teeth. That's why I like the Meridian lens. It'll shatter that wall when ready. Breaking things is my style. It'll focus the light of Meridia through magical glass or something. Once we bring it up to full strength, the energy should burn right through the writhing wall. I'm kind of hoping the whole wall explodes. Damn, that would feel good. The alliances didn't send us their dregs. These soldiers are tough as Durzog hide. Every one of them seems eager to cut down the worm cult. They'll hold the line until we can get through the wall. You mean, why am I in charge of supplies and construction instead of breaking cultist bones? Yeah, logistics isn't my thing, but I'm real good at threatening people to get things done. And I want to protect the Meridian lens. It cost us too much.
Greetings, Walker. Have you... With each new face at this camp, Raz's hope grows. So much helping and cooperation. Enough to make an old cat's heart feel warm. You wish to aid our war effort, yes? This one knows the benefits of strong defenses and dry clothes. We keep the camp supplied with raw materials for keeping our soldiers happy, comfortable, and secure. Raz greatly appreciates any job you can fulfill. Simply speak to Quartermaster Narwalne and ask for employment. She will provide details for any available task. Usually you just need to track down some materials and bring them here. Then you get paid, of course. First, this one has a couple of deliveries, if you would. A lumber shipment for the new watchtower at the island center. Then, take some furs to Walks in Ash at the crafting tent south of here. She gets angry at Ross when she has to wait. Holding strong. This one believes we have a real chance to crush the worm cult. As long as the alliances keep the support flowing, that is. Just think what the Fellowship's success here would mean for the war. Occasionally, the Fellowship feels it cannot get something it needs. Raz does not believe in the concept of cannot get. He finds a way to supply what is needed, yes? That is why Prince Azah asked Raz to take charge of our supplies. We must remain vigilant for spies and infiltrators, Fiveclaw. Just because Fellowship soldiers garrison the island, we should not assume we are safe. No base is impenetrable for a determined foe. Take Razumdar's word on this.
Help strengthen the Stirk Fellowship. Forgive me for skipping past the formalities, but you seem like the rough-and-tumble sort I desperately need. As Quartermaster for the Stirk Fellowship, I must see to the restocking of our supplies, but I can only be in one place at a time. The Mages Guild discovered a material that wards against flora and fauna from the Plains of Oblivion. Golden sap, a substance found in Nirn's own nature spirits, may mitigate some effects of the reverse plane meld in Solstice. We need to find more. We reached an agreement with all 3 alliances. They've approved the harvesting of lurchers, spriggans, and other nature spirits that produce or hoard this resource. Travel across Tamriel and cut down such creatures to acquire golden sap. The work you are doing is invaluable to the Sturk Fellowship's efforts. Let me know if you're in need of additional guidance or information. The sap naturally repels the intrusive flora and fauna of other planes. Thanks to the reverse plane meld, all sorts of things from Cold Harbor are beginning to appear in Solstice. A supply of golden sap should slow that process. Ever felled a lurcher and found yourself covered in sap? It's not rare, but it is hard to obtain. Spirits such as lurchers and spriggans produce it naturally. Others, such as wisp mothers and nereids, hoard the sap. Try your luck in any woodland. It is a collection of forces from across Tamriel. The 3 alliances have set aside their differences here, joining the Fighters and Mages Guild to raise their banners against the Worm Cult. This threat supersedes all others. We do not know as much about that as we would like. The Worm Cult hides in Eastern Solstice, protected by the Writhing Wall. For now, we are mustering our forces and building up supplies. We must be ready to advance when the wall comes down. The role of a quartermaster is to ensure our forces are properly supplied and our larders remain full. This requires a steady flow of goods and materials when the front lines are inaccessible to merchants. That's where you come in.
Thanks for the lumber. We'll get this tower up in no time.
More help
Aid
arrived.
our healers.
Skordo sent word that more help arrived. This must be you. Strong backs and willing hands are always welcome when there is work to be done. Do you have anything for me? Our craftspeople will get to work. There is little need for furs to stay warm on Solstice, but the Fellowship always has need of materials for armor. Keeping our soldiers equipped is the first battle we must win. The Worm Cult knows we wish to break the Writhing Wall. They viciously defend something powerful or valuable behind it. As clashes between cultists and Fellowship increase, equipment wears down. I do not want to lose because of broken armor. Speak to Armorer Rystaff. He can tell you how to keep the Fellowship well armed. I saw Skordo grumbling about the progress of the campaign. I have much to do here, but perhaps you could see what he needs next. The Fellowship has need of people skilled in all the professions. Alchemists for health potions, provisioners to feed our people, and so on. We need to keep our people strong as swamp oaks in the face of the Worm Cult storm. I am the representative from the Ebonheart Pact, but also a member of the Mages Guild. Since Gabrielle's death, and while Vanus Galerian remains a prisoner of the Worm Cult, I advise Prince Azar on all questions of a magical nature.
Heard you offered to help us crush the Worm Cult. Thank you for pitching in. If you can contribute by crafting arms and provisions for the Sturk Fellowship, you're speaking to the right Nord. A lot of those devious worm cultists prefer to hang back from a fight and cast their curses at a distance. We need to switch up our tactics and equip more of our soldiers with bows. Now, we just need some bows. 3 bows should even the playing field for now. Keep them simple and efficient. Work with whatever kind of wood you're comfortable with. Never met a necromancer who could focus on magic with an arrow in the eye. The stakes are high, so make every moment count. We'll show those worms they should have stayed buried underground. We'll be forging weaponry, making armor, managing provisions, and even creating enchantments. It's our job to ready the Fellowship's armory for any surprises this war springs. And I'd be grateful for your aid. The Fellowship's an alliance from the mainland with one goal: to crush the Worm Cult once and for all. The cult put up that nasty writhing wall so they can hide in Eastern Solstice. We win by bringing it down. Folks from the different guilds, the 3 alliances, and even some heroes who fought the cult before. We have our differences, but we've been able to put what's best for Tamriel ahead. Wiping out those worms. Wish I could fight with them. I have a family waiting for me in Eastmarch. I'm all they have. For their sake, I need to be smart about where and how I choose to fight. I'm no coward. I'll fight if I must. But I'm more useful here. Of course, we set up crafting stations in the Fellowship camps on both Sturk and Solstice. But any good woodworking station will do. Carving wood may seem simple, but it's a crucial skill. Our soldiers are counting on you.
There's nothing too low for the tusking worm cult. They steal souls from innocent people, then they build a wall of evil to split Solstice in two. Now I hear they got nests all over Tamriel. Well, I say we crush 2 worms with 1 stone. The Fellowship built a fancy device on Solstice called the Meridian Lens. It'll bust open the writhing wall so we can attack the enemy where they hide. But it needs fuel, something called vitrified souls. I know where to find them. Frozen soul energy, or so I'm told. The cultists and their Daedra lackeys carry lots of it. I'll mark your map with the locations of worm cult nests. Go wipe them out. Bring back all the vitrified souls you find. Should be fun for you. If you want to bring in even more vitrified souls, talk to Orind Glenuvan. She's in charge of fueling up the Meridian Lens. When you're done, come find me at the new tower. I need to give them a little Scordo-style motivation to hurry. Areas where our scouts reported major worm cult and Daedric activity. Prime spots to find the vitrified souls we need to power the lens. Don't worry if you can't hit every place at once. Orind Glenuvan can send you out for more when you return. Yeah, one good thing that came out of our plan to corner Wormblood in the colored rooms. Well, we got Darien back, so maybe it was 2. And we learned the light can blow up Soul Reapers, so make that 3. But that gem cost us a lot. Well, it does what lenses ought to do. Focuses light. It focuses it enough to burn down the wall, cutting Solstice in half. Maybe. At least that's my understanding. You should really talk to a mage if you want to know more.
Looking for a way off this island? We set sail soon.
Best to put your nose to the grindstone quickly. Every day, our people put their lives on the line to bring down the writhing wall. Our responsibility is just as great. Fine work. These should help our soldiers deal with cultists trying to stay out of Sword's reach. Maybe I'll shoot a few arrows myself when my work here is finished. I'll get these to the armory for the next archers who need them. Help equip our soldiers with armor suitable for tropical heat. Good swords aren't all we craft here. This is war, and I need all hands to make sure our forces have what they need for a fight, whatever that may be. Those worm cultists won't escape the Sturk Fellowship this time. Some Fellowship soldiers are complaining about running around Solstice in heavy armor. It's the island's sweltering climate. The last thing we want is an army of sluggish soldiers. It's time to provide... Arm cups made from whatever cloth or hide you can work with would be a good start. We'll begin with 2 sets and see how they do. Nothing too fancy. But if you turn in good work, you'll be paid well when you're finished. Keep your wits about you while you're crafting. Had a Daedra the size of an ogre charge me while I was busy looking for a nearby ore deposit. I'm an armorer, but I admit heavy armor isn't right for every battle. Solstice is a warm climate for an iron suit, and our scouts and mages prefer mobility over protection. Providing them choices for lighter armor lets us stay a step ahead. We'll be forging weaponry, making armor, managing provisions, and even creating enchantments. It's our job to ready the Fellowship's armory for any surprises this war springs. And I'd be grateful for your aid. The Fellowship's an alliance from the mainland with one goal: to crush the Worm Cult once and for all. The cult put up that nasty writhing wall so they can hide in Eastern Solstice. We win by bringing it down. Folks from the different guilds, the 3 alliances, and even some heroes who fought the cult before. We have our differences, but we've been able to put what's best for Tamriel ahead. Wiping out those worms. Wish I could fight with them. I have a family waiting for me in Eastmarch. I'm all they have. For them...
If the Meridian lends, the Fellowship... The Fellowship appreciates your efforts, as do I. Let me know as soon as you've collected the vitrified souls, and I'll process them for the Fellowship. The Meridian lens currently isn't strong enough to breach the writhing wall. However, we have a solution to our problem. Vitrified souls. Worm cultists and Cold Harbor Daedra carry them to power their rituals. We could charge the lens with them. Anywhere there are cultists and Cold Harbor Daedra, really. Reports indicate they're invading territories across Tamriel. Their rituals wreak havoc wherever they go. Please, get the vitrified souls from them so we can end this. The Fellowship appreciates your efforts, as do I. Let me know as soon as you've collected the vitrified souls, and I'll process them for the Fellowship. We believe the cult plans to expand the reverse plane meld beyond Eastern Solstice. Their destructive rituals are meant to prepare the way. If the worm cult is left unchecked, all of Nirn will be overwhelmed and transformed by Cold Harbor. It will work once we provide it with sufficient power. The light of Meridia disrupts necromantic energy. When the lens is fully charged, it should be able to breach the writhing wall. We just need to strengthen it first. Technically, it's a kind of Daedric device. At its heart burns the light of Meridia the Sturk Fellowship brought back from the colored rooms. The lens focuses and amplifies the light into a weapon that can burn through the writhing wall. As far as we can ascertain, they're crystallized soul energy, what remains after the worm cult harvests a soul. The energy is frozen, dormant until someone needs to use it. It's a horrifying practice, and a fate I personally hope to avoid. Precisely. The Meridian lens disrupts necromantic energy. By releasing the vitrified souls, we free them and empower the lens at the same time. And anything that results in fewer worm cultists is worth the effort, in my opinion.
The stakes are high, so make every moment count. We'll show those worms they should have stayed buried underground. These should make our soldiers more comfortable. If we don't like fighting in tropical heat, I bet the worm cult doesn't like it either. The sooner we crush them on Solstice, the sooner we can all go home. Well, one battle at a time, right? Forge! Let those cultists... The Fellowship, folks from... We'll be forging weapons. Of course!
We can't leave the camps undefended.
You look strong, Walker. You must be, to have come this far. You have trained in combat, yes? Never mind. The clawless cat takes what she can catch. This one cannot be picky. We must patrol our camps, and soon. The Sturk Fellowship depends on it. More time and soldiers to start. This one does her best. But our siege camps along the writhing wall are under constant attack from the worm cult and Daedra. We have lost many soldiers already. This one bristles just thinking about it. Patrol and defend the siege camps. We are tracking the attacks. Zasimba will mark them for you. Go to a targeted camp, hold off the worm cult, and destroy their soul reapers. Hell. The 5 siege camps are spread out along the writhing wall from north to south. We tried to cover as much of the wall as we could, as you can see on your map. But the attacks are endless. Even the strongest Sentrat must rest sometimes, no? It is a constant barrage. Usually a mix of worm cultists and their Daedric allies. They hit the siege camps hard and fast, placing soul reapers to fuel their twisted plans. Just as we repel one attack, another camp is hit. It never ends. Necromantic devices that absorb the souls of any who die nearby. They are horrible things. What the worm cult does with the stolen souls, Zasimba does not know. But make sure to destroy every soul reaper you come across. The camps are crucial forward positions. Surely you can see that, Walker. We are staging our forces near the writhing wall, to bring the fight to the Worm Cult once the wall comes down. Until then, we must defend our positions. Dark moons, Zasimba wishes she knew. Something about frozen soul energy keeping us out of Eastern Solstice. It's beyond this one. Zasimba prefers to focus on keeping her claws sharp and her soldiers ready to strike. Bold action is best, no? Ah, you wonder why you should follow General Zasimba's orders. She respects that. This one is a proud Fighters Guild member. After what the Worm Cult did to Guildmaster Merrick and the Earth Forge, she had to join Prince Azah and come to Solstice. That is a long story involving the last plane meld and many dead worm cultists. Zasimba does not wish to brag, but she is good at what she does, no? The guild rewards skill when it sees it. But now, it's all she can do to protect the siege camps.
Fighting off the worm cult is hard, but it is better than the alternative.
Comrade, I have a message for you.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
I was hoping I'd see you today. A knight never yields!
Comrade, I have a message for you. Prince Azar is looking for you, comrade. The Sturk Fellowship need...
Hazard pay for groups. We recovered the relics, but we need... We recovered the relics, but... We told...
How goes the worm stomping? Every vitrified soul you find will strengthen the Meridian Lens. Plus, you get the joy of smashing worm cultists along the way. It's what they call a win-win. So, what did you find? That's real good work, pal. The mages say we need a lot of those frozen souls to help the lens burn through the wall. If you find any more, give them to Orand Glenuvan. Well, good. Then you know everything you need to know to help the Fellowship bring the Meridian Lens up to full strength. Come back every day and we'll have work for you. It all goes toward crushing the worm cult so hard, they never come back.
Did you acquire the vitrified souls? We need as many as we can get. You have my thanks for your contribution, adventurer. You've done well. Here, for your efforts. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must see that these vitrified souls get to where they're needed. We need more vitrified souls. The lens still isn't strong enough. You have proved your strength.
Excellent work, Five Claw. You relished the suffering of our enemies, yes? Moons know they deserve it. No doubt your help will keep our camp standing a little longer. Here, a fitting reward from the Sturk Fellowship. General Zasimba thanks you. We must... Ah.
Comrade, I have a message for you.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
This is just the calm before the storm.
Xandar keep us safe. Your children walk a dangerous path.
We're in this together.
feels it?
You've returned! I hope you have good news for me. Oriel knows how much I need it. Remarkable work, mercenary. Thanks to you, we can now hold at bay the destructive forces that threaten to tear our realm apart. At least for another day. Here.
Welcome back.
Hopefully this...
We all have a part to play in this. You just have to accept it.
What an approach?
I'm sorry. Wondering what this place...
Comrade, I have a message for you.
The fellow... Dude.
We believe...
Croft held...
Over here, comrade. We must speak. This is the day we've been working toward, my friend. With reinforcements from the... We know the worm cult can reinforce the wall. This is our campaign.
Ah, champion! First, we need to complete construction of the Meridian. Leave that to me and my fellow mages. They did it before.
of a fantastic tale. And I get to ride with you.
Yeah! Yeah!
Story.
My blade is yours.
Stand up, protect us.
Another Daedra banished from this realm. Stendarr was with us in that fight.
Exhausted. Watch yourself.
Drake, disgusting creatures. We'll be smelling them for hours. Stow your weapons, my friend. We've won. You look tired. Be on guard! was it, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
What an
It is a collect.
You have...
Ah, never ends. Just like a night.
Folks from... The stakes are high.
Even my old black friend at Castle...
We'll be...
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Never enough swords, never enough fighters.
Technically, it's...
Side by side!
Excellent work, Five.
Stow your weapons, my friend. We've won.
Free at last.
Your prowess was befitting a knight. Well done.
hunt the role of a...
You have my thanks for your...
Deal?
Technically,
Yeah!
Fought well.
Ouch, fella.
It'd be nice to get off my feet.
Well done! Take out every soul reaper! Good work! Don't leave any behind!
My apologies.
Even the fiercest warrior.
You have... Did you hear some cultists found an old Daedric shrine in Fungal Grotto? Killed all the Dreg just to get at it.
tale. Not the end of our tale. Outstanding. Be proud of that.
Gabriel Bennett.
What an...
That's all the help I need for now. The Fellowships and folks from the...